them right now, they have dogs. They dogs probably don't sit, they don't lay down, they don't stay. They try to walk them and they getting dragged along. You know what I'm saying? But you can fix all of that.
That's right.
What made you want to get into dog training?
Brother, back about over 20 years ago, that's my son right there. He's Elijah. That's Elijah. He's 21. So before he was born, I was messing around with dogs, you know, the ghetto thing. You know, my mom didn't want me to have a dog, so I find a little stray on the side of the road and it'd be in her backyard and I get cussed out.
I ain't mad
at that. That's where it started at.
Right, but that's that genuine love for what you do right there, man.
Yes, sir.
So as you get a little bit older, you start training these dogs, man. How did you like come about your technique and all of this type of stuff?
So what happened was I bought a Rottweiler and I paid someone to train it, and he really didn't train the dog.
Hold on. Explain that. How much did you pay this person to not train your dog?
This was back in like 99 or something like that, and I paid $600. I was a young man at the time.
Hey man, that's a lot of money, man.
600 was a grip.
Yeah,
so
for real though.
I paid it. I got the dog back, and the guy was like, "Yeah, so now you have to do this, that, and the other." I'm like, dude, the dog won't sit, lay down, nothing. So I quickly figured it out, man. And,
that's good. That's good that you figured it out, because those dogs are stubborn a little bit, man.
Stubborn is an understatement. But most dogs can be stubborn if you don't train them, teach them, and put them in the right environment, in the right situation. Don't matter if it's a Rottweiler or any breed. If you don't do the right things, they're going to be stubborn and do things their way. But if you give them certain type of structure and routine, any dog will fall in line.
It sounds like most children. Yes, girlfriends, sir. Not so much. Got brother Laz in the building.
I can't touch that.
Right. I'll just throw it out there and pull it right back. Ladies, I'm sorry. All right, man, we back at it. We're talking about perfection canine dog training, man.
Yes,
sir. So when you first get a dog, man, so let's go through a few things.
Okay.
Somebody has these questions Facebook. I got an older dog. I don't know what that means, but an older dog is, can I still get a dog trained?
As long as the dog is healthy and still breathing, he can be trained. Don't matter how old he is.
Okay, cool. So there you go. Don't matter how old he is, you still can teach him new tricks.
You can teach an old dog new tricks.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
We just debunked that myth right here on the Reec Show.
That's what's up. I like it. Exclusive stuff, man. So what is the easiest, I want to say easiest, or like the most amicable dog to train when you're trying to train dogs?
Oh, wow. Come on, man. You trying to
give me a list, man. Just give me a list. You give me like top 5.
Okay. So top 5.
Right.
My number 1 and my breed of choice is the Belgian Malinois.
Okay.
Highly intelligent dogs, but they definitely need to be trained. And when they grasp something, they get it and they get it well.
Okay.
Believe it or not, the poodle. Poodle's one of the most intelligent breeds.
I did not know that.
Yes, sir. I do a lot of German Shepherds. They're highly intelligent, easy to train.
Yeah. And the Malinois are kind of replacing the German Shepherds for like police work, right?
Yes,
and working class work.
Man, over the last couple decades, the Malinois taken over police and military work.
Crazy.
Yep.
Okay, that's what's up. So poodles, Malinois. I ain't know that about poodles. Poodles, Malinois, German Shepherds. What about like? Because I think the most popular dog in America is like what, Golden Retriever, or something like that.
The Labrador is the most popular dog.
Okay.
And recently, the French Bulldog has taken spot number 2.
Yeah. A lot of people have Frenchies, man. So what problems might you see with like a Frenchie trying to train a Frenchie?
They're stubborn. It's the Bulldog in them. They're very stubborn. So you got to be persistent.
Yeah.
And figure out how that dog wants to learn and use that strategy. And
let's go into that a little bit, because I believe you're talking about if they like either affection or they like treats or something like that.
That's right.
Okay.
So there's different ways you can train your dog. It's good to find out what motivates the dog. So like you just said, some dogs will, I teach them how to drive a Toyota for the right treat.
I like that.
Some dogs want that praise, man. They want to be touched, man. They want that tactile stimulation. They love it. And those are 2 good ways to start your dogs out: praise and treats.
Okay.
And then the other one is toys. You find a toy like a dog with a high drive.
Yeah.
Tennis ball, man. You teach them how to fly an airplane for that tennis ball.
That's crazy.
And when you look at a lot of military and police dogs and search and rescue dogs, when they go to find a dope or the person, they're not looking for that person. They're looking to get that ball.
Oh, I got you. I got you. So you basically setting them up to go find that ball when they find their favorite toy. And you got to give them the ball afterwards so they happy.
You better give it to them.
They're going to be looking all through your car. So.
Right. That's his paycheck, man. You're not going to go to work for and not get a check. So you got to give him his check.
That's true. That's true, man. So you also do breeding.
Yes, sir.
All right, so tell us some of the things about breeding, because I know there's some misconceptions about people doing breeding, but you're doing breeding the responsible and right way, man, even down to building the boxes the right way and all that stuff. So tell me about breeding.
So number one thing with breeding, the first thing is always start out with good quality dogs.
Okay.
Find yourself a breeder that has exceptional quality and start out with good quality.
Okay.
And by doing that, you set yourself up to produce good quality.
Okay.
You know, stay away from the cheap stuff. You know, cheap doesn't always mean good.
Like dollar store dogs that ain't gonna work out too good for you. I bought one of them back in the day. I had a white German Shepherd, find out the dad had hip problems all the way through the line, and my dog couldn't hardly walk. It was crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes. Stay away from the dollar store dog.
Right. They selling pit bull puppies out of kiddie pool in front of Food Depot. You might not want to do that.
Well, you know what? you don't, but one of the best dogs I ever had, man, I bought that dog at the gas station for $30.
That's crazy. Hold on. What was his dog's name, man?
Man, this was Magic. Magic was a pit bull, and Elijah was a baby when we had that dog, man.
That's what's up, man.
But that's the exception to the rule. Every 30 dog at the gas station ain't gonna do what Magic do.
That's what's up, man. All right, so let's break a misconception since you just brought out pit bulls, man. What's a common misconception? Because I've owned plenty of pit bulls. What's a misconception about pit bulls?
So let me say this about the pit bull. The American Pit Bull Terrier.
Right, the game dog.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Are my favorite breed. They're some of the most loyal, most intelligent, very athletic, and eager to please their owners, and 99% of them are not people biters.
Yeah.
So, and they're not tenacious wild animals. It's an awesome breed. They just got a bad rap, have been exploited.
Yeah.
And at some point, the media decided they were going to jump on that bandwagon and just make the breed look even worse than what it really is.
I think mostly because it's equivocated with black people. And I think, that's just me throwing that out there, and I'm just going to say it because I believe, like, they treat the dog breeds of pit bull, they kind of treat that in the media like a black male.
And you know, I'm glad you said that, because the way we need to look at the pit bull is how we look at brothers and sisters. We got to give each other a chance. We got to put each other, brothers and sisters, in the right environment. When you put us in the right environment, man, we flourish.
We thrive, yeah.
We thrive. Right. Even when we're not in the right environment, we still thrive.
Find a way. Yeah.
So I mean, and the pit bull is the same way. If you give it the right environment, the right structure, right training, absolute awesome dog, awesome breed.
I love that, man. I had pit bull. My favorite.
Point blank.
That's what. Period. My favorite dog that I've ever owned was a pit bull. His name was Oreo, man. He was wild. Like, he was so cool. He was like real loyal. You know what I'm saying? But he did not like other dogs. But that was because I got him as a rescue, and they were exploiting him. You know what I'm saying? So
prime example. The media will have you thinking that black males are criminals and we're all doing crime.
Right.
They do the pit bull the same way.
Right.
They'll make you think that the pit bull is biting everybody. Right. When you look at it, it's a lot of these small dogs, toy dogs, that biting way more people than pit bulls.
Listen, man, I got a Maltese, and she is man, she is a wild girl, man. Yes, like, I would rather come into my house and meet my pit bull than meet that Maltese, because she gonna try to take your ankles off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
She will.
right, man. So we just chopped it up right now with Brother Laz about his wonderful businessman, Perfection K9. Give me a story of somebody that came in, probably had a dog they just couldn't get under control, and you got that thing right.
Man, so most recently we had a family come up from Sanford, Florida. Okay. They had a 2-year-old German Shepherd. The lady that actually owns the dog, she's about 60 or 70 years old. She's still working as a registered nurse. And she had her daughter lives with her and her 2 grandchildren, small children. She could not control this dog. The dog had made the lady fall a few times, drag her down the street. Got to the point where she couldn't even handle the dog. The daughter would deal with the dog, tolerate the dog. Right. So they found me. We talked. They drove up from Florida, brought the dog. Dog stayed with me for 6 weeks. When they came back to pick up their dog, brother, I get goosebumps talking about it. Man. I was able to hand the leash over to the owner. She's almost 70 years old. and the dog walked perfectly.
That's crazy,
smile
man.
on her face and the smile on her daughter. The whole time, the daughter's in the background like,
Right.
that's not my dog.
You switched out the puppies.
And, I posted a still shot of them when the day they picked up the dog, but I'm gonna go back onto our IG page, which is perfection_K9.
Okay.
And post video footage of when the dog came and how it performed when they came to pick him up. Man.
Wow.
It warmed my heart, man.
That's beautiful, man. Let me give you a hype bell for that, man. Round of applause for that. Change your lives. So we get attached to these dogs, man, and we love them.
Yeah.
But sometimes they don't. We don't know how to get them right.
Okay.
And so we don't love the actions of the dog, but we still love the dog, man. So that's what's up, to be able to give them a partnership. You know what I mean? Right there. So that's definitely dope. So, man, I'm real happy about that story right there.
Can I say this?
Go ahead, bro.
So people that get dogs, I'm gonna just throw a few things out there for them to grasp. I want to give them something.
Go ahead, let's do it.
Number one, when you get a dog, you get a puppy. The first thing people do is they take the dog home. They just let the dog have free range, do whatever. Wrong thing to do.
Creating a monster, huh?
Creating a monster. Do not give the dog total freedom when he first comes into your home.
Okay.
Use a crate, use a leash, create boundaries, make the dog earn its freedom.
Okay. Okay.
So the better behaved the dog becomes, the more freedom he gets.
Got you. Okay.
Do not let that dog just run the house, because now you got to find the poop.
Yeah, that too.
You got to find the pee. You got to find the shoes that he tore up.
And they still pack animals at heart. So if they try to take the role of the alpha, then you got to fight with them, try to get it done.
Yeah,
I also heard too that make sure that the dog has been weaned correctly, because if you take him too early, he hasn't learned the boundaries from the mom.
Yeah, man. So when you're dealing with a breeder, if they're gonna give you the dog at 6 weeks or whatever, just tell them no. Ask them if the dog can stay with the mother at least until 8 weeks.
Okay.
There's certain lessons that the mother's gonna teach that dog, like you said about boundaries and stuff, that dog needs to learn from her early before it comes to you.
Okay.
It's important.
That's what's up. So make sure y'all put that down and write it down. You get you a puppy, make sure it stayed with the mom at least 8 weeks, so they can catch that good home training. You know what I'm saying?
Get some home training, not act.
That's what's up, man. Now, when it comes down to dog food, is this a specific type of food you like for different types of dogs, or what?
Right. Oh man, it's a touchy subject, bro.
Right. I know it.
So this subject right here, everybody has their thing.
Their preference, right?
For me, I use kibble.
Okay.
I have a food that I prefer. I don't know if I should say it or not on the air.
I mean, it's up. We don't have a dog food sponsor, so hey, come on in, Kibble.
I personally like to feed my dogs Victor dog food.
Okay.
The poop is good. They maintain their weight. The coat looks good. The dogs perform well with it.
Okay, cool.
But
And that's what's up.
There's a million other good dog foods. Some people prefer the raw diet. It's a great diet if you do it correctly. But for us, we like kibble.
Okay, that's what's up, man. So Kibble, and you said the Victor.
Victor.
Okay, that's what's up. So if y'all are looking to change your dog food or something like that, hey man, he got good looking dogs. Matter of fact, we're gonna bring one of the dogs in and do a quick little demonstration for y'all on Facebook. All right, cool, man. Y'all want to go get one of the dogs, and we reposition these cameras.
Let me go get the dog.
Okay.
Actually, you mind if one of them take a bite?
Nah, go ahead.
One of them is a protection dog, so we can kind of show what the work looks like.
Yeah, absolutely. As long as they don't tear nothing up, we good. All right, so y'all on Facebook, you guys stay tuned. We'll be right back in like 2 minutes. All right, we'll be right back. We're going to show you guys an actual dog demonstration, so you guys don't move. We'll be right back with you right here on the Reec Radio Show live. Love y'all. Don't. We're gonna play some music for all those tuned in on CMVA as well as Reec Radio